I've had a student request for a bar-by-bar walkthrough of Metallica's "Nothing Else Matters," the Kirk Hammett performance of the intro, through looking through the verse, and then we're not going to look at the solo on page 3 or the solo that starts at the bottom of page 4. We're going to look at all the repeating parts that get you through the verses and choruses, and of course through that intro. There's a bar numbering problem on page 2. It goes to bar 33 on bottom page 1, and starts bar 25 again. So it must have been some kind of a glitch in the software they use to do this chart. But essentially, we can walk through it anyway, and I'll name not only the bar but which page that bar is on, so that because there's going to be two of some of those numbers. So let's get started. We're regular tuning. We're going to start with bar 1, and the bar numbers on this particular chart are, each bar is numbered on top of the bar line. So we have bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, then doesn't need an explanation, bar 4, and we end up with the first finger on that 7th fret. We're going to use our first finger. You'll see why in a second. And we're going to then in bar 5 play the open 6th string and the 7 remaining there. And then that's a pull off from 7 to open, 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 and then bar 6, 7 and open 2nd string, 7th fret the 1st string. We're going to go up to the 8th, and then we're going to play 7, 8, 7 as a hammer-on pull-off and slide down to 5. So that hammer-on pull-off to slide is going to look like this, like that. And then in bar, that was bar 6, bar 7, we're going to go back up to 7 and play the open 2nd string with the 7, and then 5, slide down to 2, and then play the open. Now we have to set up bar 8. And bar 8, we're going to have the baby finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string and the 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string from the bottom. And we're going to play the 5th string bass. So bar 8, and we're using the 1st finger, do a pull off, and then back pick to the 2nd and 3rd string, and then bar 9, open, 5, 5, open, and then we're going to play that open with those 5s, 2nd fret with the 5s, and then 3 with the 5s, 3, 5, 5. Then you're going to take the 1st finger off of that 5th string, 3rd fret, and bring it down to the 1st string, 3rd fret. Pull off, 5, 5, 3, 5, 5, so just same shape. Then we're going to move that whole system up in the 11th bar to 5, 7, 7, and then 5 is a bass note separately, 7, 7, 7, and then we can release that to get the open, 5, open, hammer on pull off, and then 7, open, pull off, and then open, 5, hammer on. So that's going to be, and then open on the, this is bar 12, open 6th string, and then we're going to go up to the 12th fret and play harmonics, 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st string, open 2nd string, open 3rd string, and then we're back to, in bar 13, the opens. Open, 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 14, that's 15. When we get to bar 16, we have this E minor bar chord shape. It's going to bar across the 7th fret and make an A minor shape on top of that bar. And we're going to just pick across that chord. So bar 16 is going to look like this. 0, 7, 9, 9, like that. So it's 6th string, 5, 4, 3, and 2 and 1 together. Then we're going to make a bar chord on D. That's on bar 17. That's 5 and 7, that shape of bar chord. And that's fifth fret, seventh, sorry, 5 and 7, and then 3 and 5. And then back to this E minor bar chord shape again. And now we have something different. In bar 21, we're going to set this up like this because we need this 5th fret 1st string. We're going to set this up that we bar across the 5th fret, but we're going to use the 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string and our baby finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string. And then we're going to move that D system down to C, and then we're going to go to a G bar chord. Pick through it, just the way it's loaded. That looks like this, looks like an E above a bar on the 3rd fret. And then we have this B 7th chord, like that. So that's barred across the 2nd fret, and the 3rd finger is going to be on the 4th fret of the, 4th string, and the baby finger is going to be on the 4th fret of the 2nd string. And then we're back to opens again. Now we have another system, and this is going to be E minor down here. Like that. Then make a D shape. Sorry. And then release that, the 1st and 2nd finger, and you're going to leave the 3rd finger on there and add the baby finger onto the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And that's going to get you back pick those from 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, and then drop that 2nd finger onto the 3rd fret of the 5th string while this third finger remains on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then on the 6th string, you're going to walk down 3, 2, and then we have the open of the E minor again. That's bar 27. And then the D shape again. 3rd fret of the 2nd string. On the 3rd string, we have 2 open pull off. Then we're going to make that shape again with the 3rd fret of the 5th string and 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then 6th string, walk down, 3, 2, open. And then the D shape. And then this time we do the C shape on bar 30. We've got... so that's the 5th string and 1st string, 2nd string, open 3rd string, and then we have a different G shape. Because he's already here, he's decided to just hop this 2nd finger up to the 6th string, and he's still keeping these 2 fingers here, because for bar 31, he's doing that, then he's a B7 shape. B7 is 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 4th string, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the bottom, and baby finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. He just plucks them all in a grip, and then 5th string, 1st string, 2nd string, and then he's back to the opens. And then he's going to do that walk down from on the 6th string from 3 to open. When we get to this 2nd page, once again, he ended the 1st page on bar 33, and now he's got bar 25 at the start of the 2nd page. So that's obviously probably just a glitch in the software. But he's got this same kind of system that you've already played. O, 3. And that goes back and forth between those two sort of D and C add 9 shapes, back and forth, back and forth. Then he goes to the G, which you've already done, the E minor, which is already done, that E minor. So like everything from bar 25 down to looks the same. We get to bar 42. And now we have this strum of this C to A, and then D. So that D is down, and then we're going to take our baby finger and put it on that third fret of the first string. Then take it off, take the second finger off that first string, and then back on, and then C, and then A, and then D, C, then A, and then D, and then he's back to this theme again. And now all of this section at the bottom from bar 34 on page 2 is just material that you've already played. Yes, all repeated. We get to page 3 and it's the same. In the first line, second line, we're at bar 50, bar 54, same. It's all the same. When we get to bar 58, that's all new. Some of that is new material. He's up here on the 12th fret. So he's kind of like... So this section is going to look like this. He's going to take his first finger and bar it across the 12th fret of the first and second string. And he's got the open 6th string. So he's going first string and 6th string. And he then plays the second string. Then the open 6th string again. And then he plays the 14th, the first string, while keeping that bar still on the 12th. So it's going to be... and then 50, while he still keeps that bar, and 17, that's a good long reach, and then he's down to 8, and he's putting that 8 with the 5th string and bass, and barring across the 5s. So it's going to be like this. So he just leaves that there with this on the 5s and this baby finger on the 8. And that gets him across to bar 62. And that's going to be a C chord shape like this. Just picked across. And then we have a D sus2 shape. So that's the third finger on the third fret of the second string and the first finger on the second fret of the third string. And it's going to be like open, open. And then we have these open 7 fret. You do that with your first finger, or if you're jumping up, you could use your baby finger there. Whatever finger you got sort of handy. I guess you've been playing opens, they're all handy. And then he does this whole thing again. Oh, sorry. And then back down to the 5 and 8. So it's just a repeat of what you've already played. Sorry, back down to C. The D, add sus2. And then with the opens, now we're back to verse at bar 73, 70, bar 25. So it's going back to bar 25. I think what's happening is when he does the same, this is not a glitch. When he goes back to the same part, he's calling it bar 25 again because it's behaving like bar 25. It's doing bar 25 stuff. So it's another verse. Yeah, it goes through exactly the same material, and we have the same other chords. Then we get to the bottom of page 4. We have bar 86. We have an actual solo. I'm not going to walk through today in this video because we're going to do it separately. And then we're back bar 97, all material you've already done. Bar 101, we're talking about what's on page 5. This is all familiar stuff. And then from bar 106, 107, all that from 104 actually looks like the intro. Yeah, it's a lot of the material that was in the intro. As a matter of fact, it's the exact same material, the intro. And then it ends. So you should be good to go. Other than the solo, that covers Kirk Hammett's parts for Nothing Else Matters.